Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 3 of Pitchers and Catchers and Lesson Learned. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is about that connection between pitchers and catchers. I really enjoy talking about this and kind of thinking about different types of things in our society that have that same connection of, one person is kind of the star of the show, the leader of the pack, and then behind that person is like a bigger entity of the leader of the pack, which would be the pitcher is kind of the showman, the lead person, and then the catcher is kind of like that bigger entity behind the pitcher saying, okay, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going, this is, how we're going to get there. And so, what I was thinking about today is about the movie. There's a couple more Disney movies that I was thinking of, and one is Pocahontas, and like she is like this. How do you describe her? Pocahontas is like this beautiful princess that has a strong lead of a father, but the real catcher between Pocahontas and the catcher, Pocahontas being like that leader, that pitcher, and the catcher is kind of like the earth and the wind and the sky and the trees and nature itself. And I love that. I'm thinking of the scene in Pocahontas when the willow, grandmother willow tree is talking to her, and John Smith is kind of, like introduced to the grandmother tree, and I just think it's such a beautiful movie. And the other movie that came to my mind was Frozen 1 and 2, especially Frozen 2, where you have the elements, like earth, wind, fire, and water. And then she becomes like that fifth element. And it's just such a beautiful rendition of pitchers and catchers. Of you have this person before you, this princess or queen before you, but behind them is just this powerful entity of a force, and it's just a beautiful movie. And so if I ever had a movie made of my life, I'd want that type of pitcher catcher connection in that movie. I think that's just so incredibly amazing movies to watch, and watch how one person can evolve, but the behind the scenes person is kind of really in charge of that movement of evolving. And yeah, so that was just a beautiful rendition of pitchers and catchers, and that's when I talk of that connection between a pitcher and a catcher. That's what I'm talking about. You have that leader, but behind the leader is a great force, and that catcher is really the force behind the leader. And that's how it is in baseball too. All right, so these are the Healing Spirit Oracle cards from Gordon Smith, and they look like this. Oops. Okay. They look like this, and behind it is the catcher, the rosary. My mama put this back together again, my heavenly mother, or someone did, that I can't explain. And these cards mean a lot to me, and they always come through for me when I'm doing these videos. They always kind of give me the perfect card for what I'm talking about. And the intention I set for today, it already popped out, so, is that pitcher and catcher, the entity behind the leader. And it looks like this. And it says, be calm and keep going. And, oops. Number 10. Says, be calm and keep going. Nervous energy will grow and build if you let it. Remember, such energy comes from your inner fear, which is often connected to failure of the endings of things in your life or the lives of those you are connected to. Spirit healers and helpers are asking you to be still and relax now. They are also asking you to allow this moment to pass and simply wait until you are ready to continue. Amid the chaos, please tell yourself, I am calm, I can do this. When you say it, you will see it, and then it will be so. So that was a really beautiful way. I kind of have a thing going on right now in my life where it's like, what do I do? Do I end a friendship? Do I continue the friendship even though they've kind of hurt me and did something that was kind of a betrayal to me? Do you continue to let them hurt you that way, or do you end it, or do you forgive them, or I'm not sure what to do. So that's kind of where I'm at now, and so I'm glad I got that, where it's like, just let it be, and let it unfold the way it's meant to unfold, and whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Just allow God to take control. Let that catcher, manage the leader and lead the team. The catcher is really the main leader of the team, and the pitcher is kind of the showman, the front man. But really the catcher is the one leading the show. So, all right. I hope everybody has a great day.